All right, so I'm going to be watching Brad talk about the new Genshin 6.0 update. He did say he was going to make a video on it, and here it is. If you don't know, like obviously I'm a huge fan of Brand. Like I probably like he's definitely my favorite Gacha creator. I watch him do like every single Genshin quest after I do it. I watch him do it. I literally watched him do the Wuthering Waves quest literally today. So I watch him do like quests and stuff just so I could get like more like I can like form like a better opinion of the quest and I can learn things from the quest I might have missed and stuff like that. That's what I like to do because obviously I like the game a lot and I care about the story and the lore. And watching Brian's reaction to it is very good because well, he deep dives a lot more into the lore than me and he remembers a lot more than me, so it's like watching his reaction is very good. So yeah, I watched a lot of his videos, so I'm excited to see what it's about. I'm guessing this is going to be like the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm guessing.
All right, listen, it's been a couple of days now, and I think I've collected pretty much all
I
of
feel like I know what he's going to say about like the quality of life is going to be is pretty meh. The story's going to be pretty good. The UGC looks amazing. Stuff like that, right?
my thoughts in regards to the
No
Not
skip
Cry
button.
special program that we had, the 6.0 extravaganza. And I've seen a lot of people on the internet
It's
with
crazy because it was like an hour and 40-minute live stream. I said this during it. It was like an hour and 40-minute live stream, but pretty much there wasn't really too much like pause during the whole thing. It was pretty much bam, 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 information, info, right? Obviously, they talked a bit, but obviously, they're going to talk about their own game. But I feel like there wasn't like zero breaks, so that was a lot of information.
so many different opinions and thoughts that
Not
I
as long as 5.0, so apparently non-cry isn't going to be that good, apparently.
thought, why not give y'all my overall experience? Because a lot of people that watch my live stream reaction really just hammered home a couple of points, and I kind of want to just clear some space here, right? And let's talk about
that's
the
just the Gacha
important
community.
stuff. So the special program started off with what is quite possibly the best trailer we have ever had for Genshin Impact.
It was good. I think literally my favorite part of the trailer is when the music, like with like the laser firing, the music's happening, the Sandrone's robot deflecting it, all the things going the debris going everywhere. That was like the coolest part of the trailer for me. It was just so hype, and you know that cutscene, that one cutscene is gonna be flipping insane. Like, it's gonna be crazy. I cannot wait for the story. Obviously, there's 2 acts, so that's probably gonna be an act 2. I'm just curious. I'm curious how long it's gonna be. I hope it's not too long. It's probably like 3 hours and 3 hours, something like that.
Cat dude, it is incredible. I'm so
same.
excited for the story of Nod Cry.
Same.
And let me just set the record straight here, bro. A lot of people seem to think that I am like getting ready to drop Genshin for some weird ass reason. Because
But people will be saying that about Breath for so long.
I don't like a couple of things about the game. Y'all couldn't be
So
further from the
dumb.
fucking truth. It is kind of insane to me that that's even a thought that goes on in people's minds just because I don't like one character and because I think they missed the mark on a lot of the quality of life that was implemented. But we're going to get into that in a bit.
I mean, skip
The
button,
trailer looks
obviously.
incredible. The characters look phenomenal. Flynn's looks
Oh my
incredible.
god, Flint! I'm pulling for Flint. So sad he's in the second half because I feel like for me, I feel like when the character's in the second half, I lose some hype for the character. I know that that's just me. Like I was really excited for Saridra. I'll be putting for probably hopefully tomorrow, on a live stream. So make sure you check that out. But it's like my hype has kind of dwindled a lot. But that's just because I've been waiting for so long. And it's just I think I would much rather the character I want to pull for be first on the phase just because I feel like that's where the hype is for the patch because halfway through the patch is fucking dead. There's nothing to do. So you're just kind of bored of the game at that point. So I don't know. That's just me. I just really wish Flint's was in the first half, bro. Oh, that'd be so good.
Really interesting. I think I'm probably going to end up pulling for Flynn's, to be
Same.
honest. I don't know
I'm
about
skipping
Llama.
Loma,
But quite
I'm putting
possibly,
Flynn's.
I need to check out her kit in way more detail when she actually drops and see exactly what she
Oh,
feels.
he did miss it twice. He missed it during the actual live stream because the internet cut out, and he missed it because he was yapping during the recap.
Like in different teams. Now let's get on to the other character. I know. I gave credit where credit was due in the live stream, just as a heads up. I don't hate this character like a lot of people think I do, and I'm not disgusted by the character. I just don't really vibe with the the immature child characters. Klee's hilarious because she's basically this terrorist, right? But let's keep it a buck. The memes in the community go on and on and on. She's fish blasting, she's blowing up mountains, blowing up holes.
It's funny, and even like so many characters reference it. It's so funny. Who was it that referenced it more recently? I forgot who it was. Or maybe was it a? I don't remember.
She's hilarious. Listen, it's not even just because she's a child character. I just generally go for more mature-looking characters, especially like the masculine dudes or the super elegant female characters.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize at the time, but when I was watching Brad's reaction to the trailer, bro. By the way, I watched his entire reaction to it. I didn't realize she was the first Hydro Claymore. I didn't realize. I was like, oh, she's Claymore. I totally forgot she was Hydro. I didn't even pick up on that. I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh, she's Claymore. It's kind of funny. Because it's like a child holding a freaking big ass sword. But I didn't even pick up on that until Brad said it in reaction. I was like, oh, true. What the hell?
Characters, I just like that kind of thing. And
I was like, dang, I didn't
big
realize
kicker,
that.
right? In 5 years, we have never had a Hydro Claymore, and I expected.
Is there any other any other types that we haven't got of a combination of the element and weapon type? Is there any we haven't gotten yet? I actually don't know. I think Hydro Claymore was the last one. I'm not sure though. Please let me know.
Something entirely different than what we got for our first ever Hydro Claymore. And a lot of people seem to be very annoyed by the fact that I was disappointed that Ino was our first Hydro Claymore. And that's fine. You can be annoyed by that. But it's not going to change the fact that I'm just disappointed, bro. Some people are like,
sure.
Oh, so you expect the company to just cater to what you want? No, but I'm still allowed to be disappointed. That's entirely fine. I am slightly disappointed, but she's a cool character, bro. Her backstory seems really cool. She
makes a fucking massive laser cannon. I mean, bro, that's kind of gross.
The genius inventor mechanic. It's awesome. She's a great character. Just not for me. I'm
very
not
cute as well.
She's free anyway, so it is what it is. Now, real quick, you don't want to miss this.
Jesus!
Thank you to Kaiju number 8 the game for sponsoring today's video.
The
Kaiju number 8 the game looks absolutely incredible. It's developed and operated the
what game is this?
Celebration reward. Really does kind of the pinned comment and description below. Try it out for yourself. Here, so I'm super excited to dive into the story.
Oh, it's like an anime. It's like an IP anime game. Okay, it's an anime game from like a big IP.
Yourself. The one thing about Ino that really does kind of grind my gears a
little.
Oh,
Kuja. Oh, I think I know that one. I haven't watched it though.
Bit, and I think a lot of people will understand this when I say it. She's the only Nodcry character so far that has been teased that has a vision and not a.
Oh, I think I know where he's gonna go with this. I think I heard him talk about a little bit about it during his reaction, where for every region we got a free forster that could somewhat use the region's unique system. Like we got Lynette who could use Numa, and we got Kachina who could, use the Night Soul Phlogiston stuff. But for Nodcry, we don't get that because because Ino just has a vision and she can't do lunar reactions. So because the big differentiator for abilities and stuff for Nodcry is the lunar charge stuff. The lunar reactions. And Ino can't do any of that. She can help trigger it because with Flynn's, but she doesn't trigger them herself. Which is a big thing. Which, yeah, that makes sense. If every region we got a free character that could use the thing, and this one we don't. So the abilities are paywalled.
Moon Wheel that we know of, right?
Because they didn't talk about anything with Lunar Charge in her kit, so she doesn't have Lunar Charge. Or Lunar... See, because she would have Lunar Vaporate and Lunar... Yeah, Lunar Vaporate or something. No. Lunar Freeze. No. Something.
Typically, when we get a free 4-star character at the beginning of a nation, we get those characters so that we can use the new gimmick. Let's just put it that way, right? Let's just think back here. For Sumeru, we got Kole because Dendro was just announced, and to trigger all of the Dendro reactions, you need, lo and behold, Dendro. So we got Kole. Sure. For Fontaine, we got Lynette.
Poor Chainari.
Usia became a thing, right? And the Traveler could activate it as well, and then Lynette also had that in her kit. For
Hey, they released a sword that makes any character.
Natlan, we got Kachina, because one of the bosses required the Geo character to be able to climb up it and use the Night Soul stuff to be able to trigger boss
Wait, what boss? I don't
and,
know.
and
I
certain things in the
don't
overworld
fight
and stuff.
bosses
So
in
we
the
got to
game.
use the gimmick. So
Like
far, as far as we're aware, and what I'm taking from it is Ino has a vision, so we're not going to be able to use the Luna versions of reactions with Ino. So it kind of just feels like a miss on that part for me personally in terms of the free 4-star character that we're getting. Y'all can let me know what you think in the comments about that, because I'm very interested.
Yeah, it would be nice to get like a free
realize
unit
that during the live stream, to be honest, and before the live stream.
Definitely, because you get her in the first half. And I feel like a lot of people will probably be putting Flynn's. Then that means they'll have to wait to do Luna reactions. Because I didn't pull a Nefer either, so I'm going to have to wait until the second half to be able to do Luna charge, which means the hype of the patch is kind of gone at that point as well.
Let me know what you think about that, genuinely. And
but I guess we'll be able. Guess we'll get trials for the story though. I guess
the live stream. So let me know what you think.
Don't
about
worry,
that,
I forgot about trials.
We got a lot of really cool stuff in this live stream, dude. Some people thought I was hating for no reason on everything, brother. A lot of the stuff was absolutely incredible. The UGC stuff might be some of the coolest stuff in Genshin Impact.
I realized that I was focusing on the character. I do focus on like the characters they tease and things, because I'm pretty sure they have teased a character when they're showing some like behind the scenes stuff. I feel like they have shown a character before. So that's why I was so animate of, oh my god, who's this character with purple hair? Because I thought she would actually be a playable character, but it was just a customized character.
You have gotten,
because I remember I did the exact same thing where we saw Ino in the 5.8 trailer. I need to stop focusing so much on the characters and focus on what the fuck's happening on screen.
Be getting ever.
Man,
I'm
it looks
so excited
pretty
for
interesting.
That. I cannot wait to see what y'all and
I'm
other people create for the UGC. I think it is going to be game changing.
I don't know if I gotta be honest. I've come to the consensus that I probably won't build anything.
Honestly, I've said this before.
I'll
end up playing the UGC more than original Genshin Impact. Dead ass. I think I'll play Genshin for the story, and then when the story...
True, I mean, there's nothing really to do in Genshin besides the story and some of the events, right? And because the rest of the patch is kind of dead, so you got UGC to keep you company, which keeps you in the game. So the UGC is going to be such a smart and good move for the game, because it keeps people in the game for longer. Definitely with the dead parts of the patch as well.
And then I've done my daily stuff. UGC all the way, bro. I'm so excited to be able to test out.
I probably won't still play it much though, to be honest. I mean, it's like I kind of just go to dailies, but maybe this will make me play the game more. I guess we'll see.
People create.
Depends what people
make. You have no idea. And then there was so much stuff in this live stream. I'm gonna have to try remember everything, but everything that they said about the way that they're going to be doing the story, with like merging the story quest with the Archon quests or the Welkin Moon quest, I think will be a good thing overall. We'll have to see how it plays out.
It depends how long that makes the quest as well. Obviously, you saw even like the 5.8 where I think it took like 3.5 hours, which is fine, a fine length. By the way, for me, 4.5 hours is max. All right, so I'm just saying. 4.5 hours is max for me.
I have nothing bad to say about that. Let's get on to some
Hopefully
of the
it doesn't make the quest too long.
Where I am happy that it is a thing, but listen, I've said this time and time again. Hoyoverse do add good quality of life. However...
is you got to talk about where you can go to the domains any day you want, but it's only for the first week when the character comes out, so for 2 weeks only. You can do the domain whenever you want. And it's not permanent. I said it during the live stream. It's dumb.
What typically happens
with
Genshin Impact is they will add quality of life, but there's always a catch. Or they miss the mark for some reason.
Right? I remember he was talking about like the loadouts as well.
Like they know what we've wanted for the longest time, but they just... It's like a rage bait, weirdly, right? Like artifact loadouts, people have wanted for the longest...
I guess you could say not a rage bait. It's a hope bait, right? Like... They're baiting hope from you. So, I guess. I don't know.
This goddamn time, and what do? They add loadouts without the ability to select specific artifacts and save them, so you can just switch to them, so it's not really a loadout, right? what they did with the recent removing day restrictions off of farming materials for leveling up characters is a prime example of what I think missing the mark looks like
I
for
said this
Genshin
was
Impact.
dumb by
I'm going to keep this
reaction.
entirely
Make sure you
real
check
with
that
you
out.
all, dude. I think the fact that they put out a survey asking if people liked the day restrictions or wanted them removing, right? I think y'all can tell probably the overwhelming majority of people just want these day restrictions gone. So they can farm whenever they want, just like in pretty much every other Hoyoverse game at this point and every other gacha game, right? It's a 2019, 2020 thing. It should have been removed a long time ago. But what did we get this update? We got where the day restriction is removed for the first week of a banner. I think that's a good thing. But I think it misses the mark. I think just remove it completely.
It does improve their experience of farming a character. It does. But it's like, oh my god. But what if you... But what if afterwards you want to farm a different character? Well, you're back to square one again, aren't you?
And I think they know that's what players want. I don't know why they don't want to just make
I don't know why
either.
either.
That commitment.
I don't know what's the point of not having that.
I don't.
Like, why do you want someone to not spend more time in the game farming? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do you restrict certain days? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Unless you just want it so it's like the player has to spend more weeks farming so that keeps their attention. I don't know.
Because what if people are busy for the first week?
Because you can only do it for like 40% of the week. Right?
What if they're on vacation or something? What if they, got a full-time job and they can't necessarily log in every day, but for the last week of the patch, they've got all the time in the world, It's just one of those things, or maybe they play on a weekend and then they can only farm it for one weekend. It's a weird thing to me. It really is. I don't really understand that.
And to be honest, this could help it with like only farming one weekend. Allow us to make more condensed resin. So you can quickly go in, make it into condensed resin and leave. Which will literally help those players who can only play on weekends. Because they can stack up condensed resins and just blow it all out in one go, right? So, I mean, that could help as well.
And then I want to briefly talk about what I would do differently.
So you're not
with
forced
the
to
Masterless
waste
Stellar
stamina.
Fortuna, because I think this is a really important thing.
Oh, so freaking leveling. I wasn't sure about this. Like, I was like, okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, cool, we get level 100. Great, I can't wait to get my first level 95 character in 10 years' time. Because, I have nowhere close to a C6 fucking character. The closest I have is C3 Mona, bro.
In the live stream, if you don't remember, what happens
it's so weird, but it's like, obviously with Star Rail, they have the same thing, where you can get, like, if you get 2 over C6 characters, you can get a free... I think it's 2. You can pick a free 5-star. By the way, they haven't added any more since implementing that, and they said they would. I don't know when they're going to add more. They haven't yet. It's probably going to be one more they add. But I was like, okay, I really wish it was like the HSR thing. But then they announced straight after that you can get 4 free characters a year. I was like, oh. Okay.
Get a C7 plus.
I mean, that fixes that problem.
You not only get 5 pulls back, you also get a Masterless Stellar Fortuna, which lets you level up a character to level 95. You need 1 of them to level up a character to 95.
Oh, yeah, you need 2 for level 100, right?
You need 2 more to level up a character to 100, which gives elemental reaction-based characters quite a big buff, and then other characters a minor buff, but it's still a buff nonetheless, right? It's leveling up characters. My thing about this is I don't think leveling up your character using the normal leveling system should be locked behind any kind of payment thing. I think it should just be a feature in the video game like it was from the get-go. It might be a bit of a hot take, but let me know in the comments. Some people have said it's not that much of a big deal, like it's not going to make that much of a difference, and to me, that's not really the point. It's more of the precedent.
Yeah, it's not going to make much of a difference for most of the player base because they can't access it.
Setting for the future.
Oh, Jesus.
I think what a better thing...
Oh, Brad's going to be able to level a lot of characters, probably to level 100 or a few of them, wouldn't he?
To do what would have been if you get 2 Masterless Stellar Fortuna, so that's basically losing your 50-50 to a C6 existing character twice, and you have 2 of them, you should be able to convert those into a mastered Stellar Fortuna and be able to use it on a character of your choice to give them a constellation. I think that would have been better for the players, for the community, and I don't think it would have been...
But I guess then it's like they're giving away free 4-star, free constellations anyway, if you play enough. I think it's like you have to play at least 5 times and do your dailies 5 times a week, at least, to get the free characters. So I guess to have that, it's like, I guess that means it's like, are they giving away too much? But it's like
that damning for Hoyoverse.
I mean, they make enough money anyway.
I really don't. Maybe even make it 3. But either way, I think that would have been a better way to implement this Masterless Stellar Fortuna stuff than making it a level up material to excel your current character roster.
I guess also it's like how much free currency people gonna get. Like they know, like definitely, because obviously this affects the whales. The whales are gonna get so much that then they're not gonna have to pull a character since this game. Obviously, since they're going all the way back from 5 years ago to now, like where you can collect all the stuff. They're giving away everything that you would have missed out on. Like whales would not have to pull for a while. It's like for at least for a bit. So you would see the revenue go boom because it's like this is when all the whales get all the shit, bro. But
albeit the next thing
because the whales could pull probably another 3 C6s with just constellations, but I guess it would only be characters already in the game. So I guess it would kind of be, I don't know.
Say I think is
it would already be characters in the game. It wouldn't be free character. I mean, new limited
a good
that you can
thing.
do it with. Don't worry.
The 4 free constellations per year, I think overall is a net positive, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have that before. It's 4 free constellations a year. There is something that
I think I'll probably pull Klee. Who else? There's a lot of characters. I think I need to look at all the characters. There's a lot of characters you can choose. So
discuss about this because
I need
again,
to see.
I feel like it did slightly miss the mark. And I feel like these are the characters.
Alright, those are the characters you can get. Okay, let me get C4 Mona, why not? I can get C6 Mona actually. Yeah, so probably get Klee, Child. Oh my god, there's so many, bro. There's so many characters I don't have. I don't have Baiju, Wanderer. I really wanted to get Wanderer when he came out. Sino, Ayato, Yaimiko, Shenha, Ayato, Ikanyu, Shao, Eula, Kokomi, Ito. Oh my god, Klee and Chard. Oh fuck, I don't have like half the people. I have to. Shit, who am I gonna pick?
That you can use these Masterless Stellar Fortuna on, and there's certain characters off.
I mean, probably. Oh fuck. Probably Klee, Ito, probably Sino, maybe Tartaglia.
This list that are just missed, like Kazuha and stuff, and the Archons, for example. A lot of these characters are kind of just power crept to a certain extent, right?
Oh yeah,
I'll probably use it on Hu Tao, to be fair, because her C1 is very good and it makes her feel playable. And there's a couple of other characters that I'm excited to get constellations for off this list, but I personally, maybe y'all can enlighten me here. I don't know why we're limiting characters in general anyway for these kind of things, to be honest. And then the next thing is you can actually only
because they want to wait. I feel like they want people to pull
the free constellation of the characters. If I could speak, Jesus Christ, you can actually only use those once per character, so you can't get like C4 Sino.
Oh, don't worry, what C6 mode is out the window. That's out the window. Oh, okay, interesting.
Have to get C1 Sino and then it's locked.
Interesting. Not sure about that one.
Next,
not sure about that one.
The next 12 weeks.
That's weird.
Or however long it is. I think it's 12 weeks, right? And then use it on a different character. It's limiting, but it is still a net positive.
And I'm curious, how much are they going to add? Like, are they going to add any more? How much are going to add per patch? Like, with the characters? Like, how many characters are going to add each patch? Are they going to add any more? I
It's
don't know.
still a great
They
thing.
probably will.
It is. But it is still limiting. I do feel like a lot of people think that they missed the mark with this. A lot of people are kind of annoyed that this thing, you have to complete 8 weekly training goals to be able to redeem it. So out of every 12 weeks, you need to hit these specific goals 5 times per... What is it? Hold on. Complete 5 daily training goals every week. So you have to basically log in 5 days a week. 8 out of 12 of...
Weekly Oh, wait. So is this the... Oh, daily commission rewards and use resin. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, that's usually what... Okay, so it's just doing your dailies, pretty much. Doing just daily things. Because what I do, which is going to be sad because, well, I won't be able to do it for the first little bit of the patch, is I usually just go to a domain, use 3 condensed resin, craft 3 condensed resin, and boom, my dailies are done. Right? And then that would literally do both of those instantly. But at the start of a 0.0 patch, you can't do that. Because all the overcap is gone. And I have over 100 overcap, bro. I have 160 overcap. It's all going to be wasted. Crap.
Of the weeks of the event, right? I think this is fine. I think people are going to appreciate this when they're actually playing the game. I think people think this is an anniversary reward. By the way, it's not. This is not a reward. This is just it's a
reward if they give it to you
for existing players, no matter how long you've
for
been
free.
Playing.
By the way, this isn't technically for free because it costs your time, right? For free, I classify for free. They just give it to you in the mail or some shit, like the free temple. That's why I don't classify, if you remember in Wuba 1.2, we got that free guy, Zhao something or whatever. I didn't really classify him 100% free because you have to do you have to do that whole freaking boring ass event that took several hours of your time just to get him. And it's not well, Dr. Ratio, we just got him for free in the mail, right? So I classify Dr. Ratio as free. I classify that other guy, Zhao Yo or something, I don't know, as costing hours of your time to get.
Incentive to play the game and boost the player numbers,
I don't know. Maybe that's just me,
again, it's a net positive for the company and for the player base. But I think it's fine to have to play the game in order to gain constellations for a character.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't see an issue with that.
I don't really care.
My biggest 2 issues with this entire patch is these things. More so this level 100 stuff, even if it is a minor change, I just don't think it's the best way to implement it. And then the other stuff, yeah, that's just not that big of a deal with this stuff for me. We're obviously also getting the normal free 5-star standard.
And I guess you can only use that on level 90 characters, right? You can't go to a level 10 character and be able to increase the overall cap of it, right? You have to use it on level 90, which makes sense. But yeah,
which is
I'll use it on my free if I get.
Always going to be a positive thing. That's never going to be a miss
faster
for the entire community, right? And then honestly, I think all of the other quality of life stuff.
Would it be nice if it was a free 5-star standard weapon as well? That'd been good for 5 years. That'd been great.
Good, dude. Like the way to use resin now, condensed resin costing 60 and being able to claim triple rewards. I think that's good. I do think it's a good thing. People obviously do want the things that have been asked for a very long time, like a resin reserve, for example, a higher resin cap with a higher regen rate and stuff. To which I do think if that was coming for the 6.x cycle, it would have been in this patch. The fact that it's not kind of makes me think it's probably just not going to be a thing until at least 7.0. But everything else has been really good, dude. Like I say, I'm super looking forward to the story. I'm looking forward to pretty much everything. For some reason, and again, I feel like this is just the way that I express my opinions, and that's what a lot of people have said. Some people were kind of...
That's actually Twitch Prime. Or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I was saying, is that supposed to be Twitch Prime? I don't know. Reminds me of the Twitch crown. I don't know.
In me for reacting the way that I did to Aino, and it's like you can have a negative perception of that. That's fine. I'm not going to change the way that I act and stuff, and act on stream and act in videos because that's just me. And yeah, people don't like the way that I say things, which it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, I really, really do love.
Oh yeah, they also have the side things as well with the where you can speak to Flynn's, Lorma, or Aino, right, and see their interactions and see their day-to-day lives. I think that's cool. Also with Lorma, if you go next to characters from the Scions, the Moon Scions. What were they called again? Fuck. Frost Moon Scions, I think. They like actually like bow and do like the gesture and stuff. I think that's really cool. If you have Lorma on your team, you walk towards them. And with Flynn's, you can actually hear the Wild Hunt speak, which is really cool. Cool little touch of details, which I like.
And I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm very excited to see how the story goes. That's my main thing. And the UGC.
I mean, same,
That's personally my two biggest things that I'm looking forward to in this coming patch. One other thing that I'm slightly confused about, by the way, is the multiplayer changes. I think them making multiplayer just generally easier.
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
they
bit
did.
Of a miss, personally. For me, and I might have a hot take about this, to be honest. This might not be the community consensus, but let me know in the comments. I think already having the world level stuff is already a pretty easy fix to make co-op easier just by reducing the world level, right? It's already
Because you can only reduce it by one, right?
in the game. I feel like we're kind of creating problems just to fix them here. But even if it's for early game, I feel like it should just be optional, right? You should have the option to make multiplayer easier, or at least have the option to make it harder, for crying out loud. Like, I don't know. I made a free-to-play account, and I really didn't think it was that hard, even when I was playing with people around my level and stuff. In co-op, it was just fun. Maybe for people on console and mobile or something, it might be a little bit different, possibly. But I think having options there is better than just straight up nerfing multiplayer in general. I think the compass.
I was gonna say like Star Rail, when they buffed characters, they have the option to go bad, but that's a legal thing. Well, I was gonna say nah, that's a legal thing. They had to keep the old base character as well, like with Silverwolf and Kafka and stuff.
That's huge too, by the way. Oh my god, exploration is going to be so much easier going forward. Which
yeah, it like shows every single chest and stuff. Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Personally, pretty damn happy about. I wonder if they're going to retroactively do that for previous nations too. I actually don't remember.
Wait, or maybe
this look huge too, by the way. Oh my god, exploration is going to be so much easier going forward. Which I'm personally pretty damn happy about. I wonder if they're going to retroactively do that for previous nations too. I actually don't remember if that was said. It might have been. But yeah, let me know genuinely what your thoughts are about the 6.0 stuff.
I mean, I'm happy. Overall, I'm excited.
Super excited. People just like to latch onto a couple of negative things that I had to say and seem to think that I rate.
Because this Thursday is ZZZ, and I think next week is Genshin, and then the week after that I'll do Honkai Impact. But it was so annoying because I had a whole schedule for like when I played the Hoyoverse games. It was like Genshin, Honkai Impact. Then, Genshin 1 week, the next week, Honkai Impact, the next week, HSR, the next week, Honkai Impact, because I'm catching up with the game, if you don't know. The next week, ZZZ, the next week, Honkai Impact, and then Genshin, and then like that again. But now, this company fucked it up. So I have to wait, because like I should be doing Honkai Impact this week, but ZZZ's coming out this week. So I need to figure out, do Honkai Impact after the Genshin week. But yeah, I don't know what game changed. I'm pretty sure this Genshin patch was a week shorter. I swear to God. Like, I swear. But I don't know.
It's like a 2
something changed in the scheduling and the time frame of the patches.
Out of 10, bro. No, this is like a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me, because I care more about the story than anything else.
Same. If I didn't care about the story, I probably would just quit the game, to be honest.
It just feels really shitty when quality of life's added and the mark is missed over and over and over again, right? And I thought this time might be a little bit different, but it just wasn't, and it stings a little bit, and I think it does for the majority
I just don't care anymore, to be honest.
Looking at community
I don't care. I don't play the game enough to have these quality of life affect me. Like, I do my dailies and then log out. Like, I don't usually do anything. But, yeah.
Back. And again,
it doesn't really affect
everybody
me too much.
Me, by the way, the majority of people totally agree. And
a skip button would be nice, but if I force to do commissions, it'd be nice to skip those commissions and stuff.
It's mainly for content and stuff. Like, I had some people say, like, who are you performing for? And it's like
I'm a person that wouldn't skip anything anyway, even world quests. But I barely do world quests. Like, I haven't done the Fontaine one where you go down to Remoria. I haven't done the Chenyu Vale one. I was meant to do that. I haven't done it. I haven't finished the fucking Aranara quest. I remember I was live streaming that like 2 years ago to finish it, and I never finished it. Oh my god, bro. And the desert one took me forever, but I think that was because I was having internet issues at the time, and I wanted to do it in a live stream. But yeah, I'm just world quest. I just voice world quests. That's one of my biggest things. Is just voice world quests, and I'll fucking do them.
Bro,
But yeah,
you like people are like, you don't make your own
like, I play an English game for the purpose of to not fucking read.
content, and then
Well, English voiced.
as soon as someone like does an overreaction for content, which is what it was, obviously, then it's a problem. But yeah, I'm just sometimes things are played up for the cameras and for the audience and for reactions.
I feel like Brad's reaction wasn't played up at all. Like, I felt like it was just genuine reaction. By the way, that's one reason why I never watched Mr. Pokey's reaction. I mean, I don't watch him anymore anyway, but that's why I hated his reactions. I know. That's why I hated his reactions, bro. Holy fuck, the overreactiveness is so fucking annoying.
And sometimes
because it's like because at one point it's like, okay, he's just faking it, even if he isn't. It's like, oh, he's faking it.
things come straight from the guttural soul, brother. Like
I hate fake reactions. Holy fuck, I hate it. I hate it. That's why, if you're wondering, like, I despise fake reactions. That's why if I get spoiled on something, I'm like, okay, I got spoiled on it. I'm not going to try and fake my reaction for this thing I got spoiled for or anything. I'm just going to say I got spoiled of something. I don't usually say what, like, so I don't spoil it for the audience if you're watching for the first time in my reaction. But I'm like, okay, I got spoiled at something at the end or something, just so people know that I don't have as much of a reaction or something to it, right? But yeah.
I was slightly disappointed about the frickin' animal, the Hydro Claymore. It is what it is. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Subscribe.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up when I was in my reaction.
We'll catch you all in the next
I
video.
was yapping too much. I was probably yapping too much. All right, but yeah, that's Brand's thoughts, and I guess also my thoughts on the Genshin 6.0 live stream. Oh yeah, it is this. Yeah. Yeah, we also don't really care. A free 5-star. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts are on the 6.0 update. What are people saying? The devs are the definition of the monkey's paw. You give you something you want, but not the way you want it. True. Missing the mark is so accurate. It's like they always want to fix problems, but don't quite fully fix it. I'm starting to think Doria Bread are so... Genshin devs. Oh, okay, it's just this, yeah. Yeah, you can only skip time, which is so dumb because you could skip time anyway. It's just a quicker way of skipping time. It's literally just a quicker way of skipping time. I probably should watch his reaction to it, to be honest. Let me put that into my watch later. If you ignore all the problems and only look at the story, the game is improving. I'm hoping the storytelling gets improved a lot. Jeez, I hope so. Like, I think it'd be so cool to see. To be honest, the only thing I care about with improved storytelling is just more cutscenes. Like, and you definitely get spoiled with the newest Wuthering Waves quest, or Wuthering Waves in general. Like, in the newest Wuthering Waves quest, this is the only first half of it, by the way. You got, like, I'm not lying, like 7, 8, 9 cutscenes. Like, it's ridiculous. And the non-cutscene fights are also insane as well. So it's like, there's more cutscenes, please. I love watching cutscenes. It's so cool. Oh yeah, during the Wuthering Waves thing, I thought my game lagged like crazy during the first cutscene. But I was like, oh, okay, it's just the game, because Bran had the same thing. I think if only... Oh, sorry, but something's on my screen. I thought it was $2. I think if only Genshin gave free-to-play players Master Stellar in a way where if you already have C6 4-star, you instead get a different high Stellar, they collect either 10 or 50 of those. Get into one. Yeah, but I guess sometimes you get... I guess at one point... One with whales, that'd be a fucking ridiculous thing. I feel like for whales, because you have to incorporate whales into this should just be fucking broken for whales. I will be honest. This is broken. They've got to be able to level 100 characters for the next 4 billion years. So that's the one thing. But talking about free-to-plays, yeah, but I feel like this might have to be increased by a fuck ton if they do that. But the thing is, I just don't care about level 100. That's the thing. I just really just couldn't give a shit. Or, yeah, literally do this. What the heck? Yeah, do this. Give 2 constellations you can get with the things. Even though I'll still never use it for that. I'll still use it to get C0 characters. Because I like collecting characters more than getting C twos and stuff. That's why I regret pulling C2 Herder. I regret getting E2 Herder so much. Oh my god, because I'd rather just get more characters. Oh, right. But yeah, that's, I guess, some of the comments. But yeah, if everyone enjoyed it, I guess we'll see everyone in the next one. I cannot wait for the patch to come out. But yeah, peace.